Good morning, everyone. My name's Chris Constantine. I'm a realtor in Greater Moncton, New Brunswick. First of all, I'd just like to say and pass on my condolences to the folks who were affected by the senseless and cowardice crime in Nova Scotia over the past few days. All of us are well, frankly, we're without words, and I just want to extend our heartfelt condolences on that. Um, I'm starting a new series. It's going to be I'm going to call it my morning wake up call, and the purpose for this is to share with you the changes that are happening within the real estate industry and how we're going to go about resuming business as the restrictions are lifted and we're allowed to start conducting business again. Um, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes, and our regular in communications between our company owners, between realtors and our associations, both provincially and nationally, and we've been developing protocols for reopening the industry so that we can resume business. It goes without saying that housing is an essential need, and we have been conducting some business over the course of the past few weeks for those that were in situations where they needed us to do so. But the rules that we are following and the protocols, the steps that we're taking are going to be new to everyone. So some of the things that I just wanted to touch on. Uh, when what becomes common sense can only happen based on common knowledge. So that's the purpose of what I'm going to be doing over the next few days and weeks, is sharing information with you that many people who invest in real estate or transact in real estate and the housing markets understand because of their experiences within it. So I'm going to share that information with you over the course of the coming days. Um, with that, this is really just to let you know that I'm going to start doing that pretty much immediately. I'm going to start releasing videos as early as tomorrow to give you information that you need in this new environment. Having said that, though, um, in terms of common sense, what's socially acceptable, proper etiquette, those things are changing around us right now, day by day, and I would just implore each of you to continue to stay at home and stay safe. Um, we are at an advantage here in New Brunswick that I think is going to benefit us greatly moving forward. We really have an opportunity to sort of lead the nation here. If we be based on the way that we've behaved so far and our ability to keep our numbers low and protect our healthcare workers and our healthcare system, and so, with that, I just would encourage everybody to continue to abide by the rules. Don't let up now. We're getting so close to being able to conduct business. And our Premier, Mr. Higgs, has started to let the industries know that we need to start putting protocols in place. We need to get ready, and we need to show the public, show each other how we're going to protect each other. And so right now there are people. I guess I would say this to those that are doubting the why this is happening or what's happening. Um, we hear you. I'm not one to sit by and just take information in because it's being fed to me. I question things, and I encourage you to do the same. At the same time, there's one thing that is without question, and that's the fact that this virus is deadly to people. And so, yes, we all have our rights to we all have our human rights. We all have a right to live our lives, but at the same time, your rights end where the next person's rights begin, and doing things that puts you at danger of contracting the virus and then potentially passing it on is socially irresponsible and socially unacceptable. What becomes socially acceptable and proper etiquette and common knowledge, it changes over time with experiences. I'll use cell phones as an example. When cell phones first became mainstream, it wasn't uncommon for people to leave their ringers on when in public and answer their phones in public, answer their phones at restaurant tables and at their dinner table and that sort of thing. But a common collective etiquette has evolved. Doesn't mean that people don't still choose to do that. That's their choice. But the common practice within the majority of society is that that's not acceptable to do, and that similar type of behavior change is going to evolve in how we engage with people in public and how what we expect from people when they're coming into our homes. So to those out there that don't believe what's going on around us, or don't want to abide by the restrictions, I would just encourage you to do so. Do so even for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Wait and see what's playing out south of us in the United States. I genuinely do not believe that they have given it enough time. I feel like in a lot of cases they're moving forward, and if I end up being wrong, then I really hope that I am. I genuinely do, but I don't think that that's going to be the case. I think what we're going to see, we have the advantage of being able to learn from and see the experiences of the people that are around us, and following what's happening in Europe ahead of us. And we right now as New Brunswickers are ahead of many other places in terms of bringing the virus under control. So we are going to get to start establishing what the common practices are going to be. People are going to watch what we're doing, and we're going to learn from our experiences. One thing that everyone seems to be in agreement on is that this virus is going to be around for a long time. Viruses don't have cures. That's why the flu comes around every year. There are no cures for viruses. There are vaccines that help to limit the impact of a virus on us, but we're going to have to learn to live with the virus, and it's going to change the way that we do things. So that's the point of what I'm going to be doing over the next little while, is not to be talking about these things, but to literally be talking about the financial implications, the real estate implications, and give you knowledge that you need in order to make good decisions, both financially and in your housing needs. So those are the things that I'm going to be focusing on while sharing time and conversation with people that I lean on as trusted advisors as well. I hope that you find that helpful, and I do thank you for taking the time to listen to what I've had to say. Please, again, everybody, just give this 2 or 3 more weeks. Everything is going to play out down in the U.S., and we're really going to see the impact that this can have based on different ways of handling and working with restrictions, and the consequences of not doing so. So hang in there for 2 or 3 more weeks, and we'll see how it evolves, and we'll talk about it moving forward. Again, I thank you for your time, and I wish that you all just stay safe. I'll be communicating with you all regularly, and I hope that you find it helpful. Thank you.